Okay, so let's make a moveset video. My first one ever. Yeah, so I wanted to make a moveset video because I have used some Pokemon in the past that were effective, but seemingly have never been used by anyone else. And here's an example of it. Assault Vest Virizion. Now, why do I like Virizion as a Pokemon? I like the ability Justified, because it is very handy to switch into Dark type Pokemon, because it gives your attack a boost by 1. So automatically, of course, you'll have to use Virizion as a physical attacker, because otherwise this boost will be very much useless. So yeah, it's handy to switch in knockoffs if no other Pokemon of you will want to take a knockoff. This actually gives it an advantage. This actually gives Virizion an advantage. So why Assault Vests? Well, Virizion is weak to a lot of stuff. A lot of strong and fast stuff in the UU tier. A lot of flying types, fire types that are very fast. Also psychic types, of course. So yeah, it's basically it's weak to a lot. A lot of fast things, even such as Manectric. Electric type also has Flamethrower, so one-hit KOs Virizion. Well, actually I'm not sure. If you invest all in HP and special defense, I don't think it KOs you. And even with Assault Vest, Flamethrower from Manectric might not kill. Virizion might be able to take that. Take one Flamethrower, of course. So why Assault Vest? Most of the time you won't have time to, you won't have much opportunities. I've tried before to use things such as Leech Seed and Synthesis, Swords Dance, all that stuff. Most of the time you don't have any opportunities with Virizion because it is weak to so many dangerous threats. And Calm Mind and all those things, you don't have much time to set up. So, but an interesting thing about Virizion is that it has many different kind of moves and can hit a lot of things pretty good. Also, it has a very good base speed and a decent amount of attack. And its best stat actually is its special defense, so an Assault Vest really gives it, makes it stand out, its special defense. It will be able to switch into things such as Magnezone, special attacker Magnezone. It can take a hit from it, and of course with Sacred Sword and its decent speed it can kill it. Now of course you may think, well, if you don't give it Jolly Nature it won't outspeed much. No, but that's why I recommend running it with a Sticky Web support, then it outspeeds anything, and yeah, it's really handy. But even without Sticky Web support, base speed 250, base speed 108, investment, Adamant Nature still does a lot. Why do I choose to use Adamant Nature? Because yeah, its attack is pretty low, so that's why I suggest investing a lot of it. And if you get 1 boost, it's a pretty fast, a very strong Pokemon actually. And yeah, it's made to switch into special attacking moves, of course not physical attacking moves. Then the move pool, of course Sacred Sword, Leaf Blade, both 90 power, so, and are both stab, both 100% accurate, and Leaf Blade even has a high critical hit ratio, so that's pretty cool, 2 pretty handy and good moves. Now Stone Edge, why I use Stone Edge? Because Sacred Sword and Leaf Blade both are weak to flying, so Stone Edge can catch a lot of flying Pokemons off guard if they think they can switch in safely, such as Crobat and Tornadus. Those Pokemon happen to switch in a lot on Virizion, and well, they won't expect a Stone Edge, of course, if you can predict them switching in. Then this move, Zen Headbutt, is made to deal with fighting Pokemon, because Virizion fighting resists fighting, of course. So that's why it is handy to switch in Virizion, which can take a fighting move, and it can deal a decent amount of damage with Zen Headbutt. But of course Zen Headbutt can be switched by other moves, because I think I've only used Zen Headbutt once, to be honest, so it isn't that, yeah, that useful, but it has its use. I was able to use it once. I don't know against which Pokemon it was, but yeah, it was the Pokemon that pretty much resisted Stone Edge, Leaf Blade, and Sacred Sword, but was weak to Zen Headbutt. Yeah, I don't know what Pokemon, of course, any fighting Pokemon has that, but you can also use X-Scissor. Why should you use X-Scissor? Well, now with Trevenant in the game, X-Scissor does super effective damage. So yeah, you can switch in on a lot of grass Pokemon, such as Chestnut, Trevenant, Amoonguss, and pretty much to take any spores, like even Smeargle, very handy, because you also have Sacred Sword for Smeargle, not Smeagol. And yeah, with X-Scissor instead of Zen Headbutt, you can hit a Trevenant, a Chestnut pretty good. Of course, Chestnut still is fighting, so it does normal damage. So you might as well go for a Sacred Sword or a Leaf Blade. Well, no, I think that's resisted, so yeah, X-Scissor is better. Also hits Dark Pokemon, or let's say Dark Psychic Pokemon that can take a normal Sacred Sword. Of course, cannot take a X-Scissor. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I suggest you give it a try. Let me know. I will keep using this Pokemon because sometimes it can come in very, very handy. You may even want to switch one of its moves for... Oh no, sorry. You can't use Synthesis with Assault Vest. But yeah, I've tried it with Assault Vest and it has been the best option up until now, of course. So leave in the comments below how you rather use Virizion, and if you have used it before. And also give this set a try. It can be very handy to switch into special moves and deal a decent amount of damage. That's it.